In today's show, the Real Vision CEO says the Bitcoin price is targeting $1,150,000 after a shift in the Federal Reserve policy. That's right, Raoul Pal, the former head of European hedge fund sales for Goldman Sachs, thinks that the Fed policies can lead the Bitcoin price to 100x gains. Taking a look at his tweet right here. Overall, I think Bitcoin outperforms gold. Gold can go up 2x or 3x or even 5x, while Bitcoin can go up 50x or even 100x. I'll be breaking down these bullish price predictions for you right here in today's show. Also in today's episode, Yearn Finance jumps 30%, eclipsing Bitcoin's all-time high price of $20,000. That's right, check this out. It's currently trading above the all-time high of Bitcoin, trading at $20,470 and fastly climbing. We're going to be discussing this particular project, YFI, better known as Yearn Finance, right here in today's show. Also in today's episode, history shows that the Bitcoin price may take 3 to 12 months to finally break that all-time high of $20,000. We'll be discussing this in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, and most of the major cryptos are back in the green. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, including weekends, so be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into OPM and leveraging other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, smash the link right below this video in the description. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's kick it off by diving into today's top story of the day and taking a long, deep hit from this infamous hopium bong. You ready? Inhale, hold it, exhale, and let's roll, shall we? Raoul Pal thinks the Fed policies can lead Bitcoin to 100x gains. If you're ready to see Bitcoin price hovering at above $1.1 million, holla at your boy. On Thursday, which was yesterday, the Fed Chairman Jerome Powell said that the U.S. Central Bank would prioritize keeping unemployment low over reining in inflation. Now, Raoul Pal is the former head of the European hedge fund sales for Goldman Sachs, says that the shift in monetary policy is lending major upside to gold and to even greater degree, Bitcoin. Let's take a look at his tweet storm here on crypto Twitter. I know Bitcoin and gold are selling off right now and may go further, but with Powell today, it tells you they have no desire to raise rates and a skewed desire to print more. That plays to the inherent upside skew in both assets. I think they both rise over time in inflation, and he goes on to share, or deflation. Most people don't understand the latter, but it's simply put, Powell has shown that there is zero tolerance for deflation, so they will do anything to stop it. And that is good for the two hardest assets, gold and Bitcoin. Powell wants inflation. And he continues with, I don't think he gets true demand push inflation, but he will get fiat devaluation in conjunction with the other central banks all in the same mission. Overall, I think Bitcoin outperforms gold. I agree 100%. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Gold can go up 2x or 3x or even 5x, while Bitcoin can go up 50x or even 100x. Now, going up 50x would probably put Bitcoin closer to a $500,000 Bitcoin price, and 100x would put the Bitcoin price at $1,150,000. And he goes on to share, gold has maybe 25% downside and Bitcoin 50%. So risk adjusted, Bitcoin kills it. However, I own both, but a lot more Bitcoin and some Ethereum. Over time, all will rise again. I'm buying more Bitcoin and Ethereum as the price falls, and my gold is in a vault, not to be touched. The scenario that this doesn't work is a persistent 1.5% growth and 1.5% inflation. That is not the sweet spot for gold or Bitcoin. That is the death of the dollar and EM outperformance. That is a trade for another day. Meanwhile, HODL, DCA, and Stack Sats. So there you have it, coming directly from Raoul Pal. Now, with Bitcoin currently trading at about 11,500 at this time, a 50x gain would mean a value of 574,000, and a 100x gain would mean a $1,150,000 Bitcoin price. In the short term, Powell says both gold and Bitcoin could drop further, and he's loading up on Bitcoin as well as Ethereum amid a market downturn. And meanwhile, Powell says that Ethereum offers a unique use case. Taking a look at his tweet tweet here on Ether, not a reserve asset, but a call option on a future platform for finance and trusted ownership via smart contracts. So there you have it. Are you also extremely bullish on Bitcoin as a store of value, especially considering all the massive printing going on, trillions being created out of thin air? And let's not forget that Bitcoin is the hardest form of sound money and the only asset with true scarcity. You cannot say the same thing about gold. What's the supply cap of gold? It's unknown, meaning it's a mystery. There could be an infinite supply of the so-called scarcest asset on the earth, whereas Bitcoin, there's a 21 million supply cap. There can never be more in existence, right? So for the first time in human history, we have a monetary supply with true scarcity built right in. All right, and before I break down our next story of the day, Yearn Finance is soaring. It just jumped another 30%, reaching a new all-time high above $20,000, as you can see right here in this chart. That's right, it's soaring as I'm speaking, currently trading at about $21,500. But before I break this down, let's first take a look at the overall crypto market. We can see most of the major cryptos are back in the green, some of them barely, such as Bitcoin up 0.11% for the day, trading just below that $11,500 resistance. We've been maintaining above 11,200, which is good to see as a support. If we break below that and revisit 10.5 and break below that, then we're likely to drop below 10,000 and fill in some CME futures gaps. There's one between the $9,600 and $9,700 range. However, if we can maintain, we can continue moving onwards and upwards. I'd love to see personally Bitcoin retest that 12K resistance, flip it into support, and I feel once we can do that, we can shoot on up to 13,000, and then eventually in the short to medium term in the price range between $15,000 and $17,000. We have Ethereum up 1.7%, trading just below $400. We have Chainlink in the forest green, which I love to see, up about 6% for the day, trading at $15.85. XRP up 1.8%, trading at 27 cents, and BNB up 0.8%, trading at $23. And checking out some of the top exchange volume, we can see Binance down 35% with 5.3 billion in volume. OKEX down 11% with 2.3 billion. BitMEX is down 10% with 1.2 billion in volume, and Hobby Global down 23% with 1.7 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. All right, now let's break down YFI. How many of you have been watching this? It's been crazy to say the least. Yearn Finance is currently one of the hottest crypto assets in the Ethereum decentralized finance space, which has been booming. If you've been living under a rock and you haven't noticed, has seen extreme price performance in the past day. The asset has gained approximately 30%, now over 30% in the past 24 hours as per data per coin market cap. This is an outperformance of Bitcoin's 1% gain, as well as Ethereum's 1.7% move higher. Now, YFI currently trades at $21,500. As we can see, holy moly, $22,400, as we can see here in this live graph. Check this out. That's sexy as a mofo, if you ask me. How many of you took advantage of YFI and are currently hodling this cryptocurrency? Let me know in the comments right down below. So yeah, it peaked at 20K. It dropped to like 18, 19, and it started peaking as I started recording here this morning, which is pretty cool. Now, what's especially notable about the rally in YFI, that it was just launched just a month ago. Go figure. Further, at the launch, creator Andre Cronche asserted that the crypto literally has zero value. Now, what's behind YFI's ongoing move higher? The crucial trend beyond YFI's ongoing move to the upside is it getting listed on another leading DeFi platform known as Aave. Aave is a money market protocol that allows users to lend and borrow cryptocurrencies based on Ethereum. Now, Aave announced this listing just yesterday on August 28th. This listing should provide YFI with some positive price pressure, as that means holders can now earn further yields on their YFI. Taking a look at this tweet from Aave. Oh my, YFI is on Aave. 40% loan to value, link price feed. Few understand. And on the other side of that coin, YFI is also benefiting from the launch of Curve Secure DAO token, known as CRV. The token is being used by Yearn Finance as a medium through which yield can be obtained on deposits of stablecoins like USD Coin, as well as Tether, USDT. These yields have become so attractive to investors that hundreds of millions have been siphoned into the Yearn Finance protocol. This increase in deposits has led to an increase in the value of YFI, which is a proxy for the value of Yearn Finance Finance's ecosystem. Pretty crazy, right? Also consider when this launched approximately a month ago, it came out at about $750. So it has already more than 10x, considering it's now above $20,000 and continues to climb. I know there's some traders out there predicting this continue to skyrocket all the way on up to $100,000. So I'm going to ask you the question: what do you feel is more likely to be the first crypto to surpass 6 digits, meaning $100,000? Do you think it will be Bitcoin, an alternative coin, or possibly YFI? Drop me a comment right down below. And before we break down our next story of the day, history shows Bitcoin price may take 3 to 12 months to finally break 20K. First, let's take a look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting at 362 billion with 81 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current Bitcoin dominance is 58.6% according to CoinMarketCap. Also consider if we excluded stable coins and ICOs, the realized market cap, which is the true Bitcoin dominance, is closer to 80%. And now taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, we have Storage up 41%, trading at 72 cents. We have Kusama up 28%, trading at $37. BZX Protocol up 23%, trading at about $1. Ample Fourth up 23%, trading at 86 cents. Neem up 21%, trading at just below 12 cents. And Sia Coin up 20%, trading at 0.004. And YFI up 14%, currently trading at about 20,000 according to CoinMarketCap. And if we actually check out Binance, it's trading at $22,500. So there you have it. And now taking a look at the biggest losers within the top 100, we have Numeraire, which has been surging as of recent, down 6% for the day, trading at $54. Elron down 4%, trading at 1.9 cent. Reserve Rights down 3%, trading at 2.5 cents. Bitcoin Diamond down 3%, trading at 86 cents. Bytum down 3%, trading at 10 cents. Decentraland down about 3%, trading at 10 cents. And QTUM down 2%, trading at $3.32. Now, out of this list of altcoins in the gains as well as the biggest losers, which altcoins in particular are you most bullish on? Drop me a comment right down below. And now let's check out the BitMEX margins. We can see the bears are barely in control, leading with 13 million in superiority, with shorts leading 50.65% versus 49.35% longs. Are you currently bullish or bearish on the king of all crypto? Holla at your boy. And now checking out my favorite indicator, I should say one of my favorite. It's the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 79 in extreme greed. Yesterday was a 74 in greed. Then last week and last month, we've been stuck in extreme greed as well. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD, by the frickin' dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, like we're witnessing right now, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, and before I break down this final story of the day, with history showing that the Bitcoin price may take another 3 to 12 months to finally break that epic $20,000 all-time high, which we set back in December of 2017. But first, I want to encourage you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 500 plus videos right here on my channel. Also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video in the description, or visit the direct link, cryptonewsalerts.net. You can also find us on all the major podcasting platforms, in which we just surpassed 100,000 podcast downloads. So I want to say I greatly appreciate your support. You can find us on Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, as well as Stitcher Radio. You can also follow us on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. I'm very active here, and my Twitter handle is Crypto News Yes. And for those of you active on Facebook, as I am, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy. To become a part of it, simply click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, as I am, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat. To join it, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day, shall we? Bitcoin has had 4 market cycles since its inception in 2009, from a bottom to a new peak peak, the cycle ranged from over 600 days to around 1,050 days. The most recent cycle just surpassed 300 days, which suggests it could last 3 to 12 months more. If Bitcoin's price remains stable for several months to potentially a year, it could achieve two things. First, it could strengthen the fundamental ground of the next explosive rally, as seen between 2016 and 2017. How many of you were around back then? Let me know in the comments below. Second, it could cause other cryptos or altcoins to reach new heights, like we're witnessing right now, right? As some investors predict. Now, why a slow grind upwards for Bitcoin is crucial in this phase. The price of Bitcoin was at a mere $3,596 on BitMEX on March 13th as a result of the pandemic we witnessed earlier in the year. Now, within 6 months, Bitcoin has recorded a 220% upsurge, outperforming most traditional assets, including gold. And as you can see right here in this graph, now the steep vertical rally of Bitcoin could raise the chances of whales or large individual Bitcoin hodlers to take profit. Then what happens? The over-leveraged nature of the futures market may result in a deep pullback due to cascading liquidations, right? But if Bitcoin gradually recovers over time and remains above the $10,000 support level, I say 10,500 is critical to remain above, it can lead to a more sustainable and long-lasting bull cycle. 10% Holdings co-founder Dan Tapiro recently tweeted right here, prepare to be patient in Bitcoin. Each up cycle takes longer to play out and is less extreme as absolute dollar value gets much larger. May or may not be another 6 to 12 months before the price breaks up. Should not matter as the end price point is obscenely higher. Hodlers rejoice. And he included this graph which breaks down the first cycle, second, third, and fourth. The first cycle being red, the second cycle being blue, the third cycle being green, and the fourth cycle just getting started being in the purple. Let me know if you agree with Dan in the comments right down below. As an example, the past two cycles occurred around the Bitcoin block reward halving. The second cycle in Bitcoin's history happened in July of 2016. The bull cycle of Bitcoin reached its peak 17 months later in December of 2017. If Bitcoin follows a similar trend as the post-2016 halving cycle, it can see a strong uptrend in late 2021. This would also line up perfectly with the popular stock-to-flow model that suggests Bitcoin may reach six figures sometime next year. That's right, I believe it's August 16th of 2021. The stock-to-flow model predicts a $100,000 Bitcoin price for the first time. Let me know if you agree with the stock-to-flow. And in the short term, some traders foresee the price of Bitcoin consolidating for an extended period. A pseudo-anonymous trader known as BLG Cronus says higher time frame charts suggest a longer sideways price action. Taking a look at his tweet right here, Bitcoin holding the daily bull cross is ideal for the bulls. Sideways price action can bring these into parallel without crossing while allowing higher time frame indicators to ebb their decline. An example, I expect relative sideways ranging for a while longer. Hashtag Bitcoin. And we also have Michael van de Popp, a full-time trader at the Amsterdam Stock Exchange, who similarly said that the cycle will likely last longer than the previous one. Here's what he shared on Twitter. The fun part is that this cycle will probably take longer than the previous one. However, it will be more insane than the previous one. Amen. I like it too. Now, typically, a prolonged period of stability for Bitcoin has led the altcoin market to perform strongly. Kelvin Ko, a partner at the Asia-based crypto fund Spartan Black, hinted it could buoy the sentiment around the altcoin market. Taking a look at his tweet, if it takes 6 to 12 months before Bitcoin breaks out, guess what happens in the meantime? We're talking about a potential altcoin rally of the likes we have not witnessed ever before. Drop me a comment if you feel this is likely to happen, or do you feel Bitcoin is more likely to break out to the upside and potentially dwarf our all-time high, which was set back in December of 2017 this year? I feel we're more likely for the latter, but I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, including weekends just like this. And real quick before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM and leveraging other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, smash the link right below this video in the description and register for this free system entitled OPM Wealth. You'll be glad you did, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.